Welcome back to Worst Ofs, the show where I take a look at the worst games in gaming history. Today I'll be taking a look at Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker for the Nintendo 64. I'll be going over the same 5 categories as last time: background, plot, gameplay, graphics, and reception. But before we get into it, be sure and subscribe if you enjoy this video and want to see more of these. It really lets me know if I should keep going or not, and I really appreciate it. Now back to the trash.
So, dead? That's 500.
How about alive? You wanna know how I got these scars?
Return of the Joker was released in North America on December 13th, 2000, and my heart goes out to anyone who opened this game on Christmas morning. It was released to coincide with the Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker movie, which was really well received. This game was published by Ubisoft and developed by Kemco. Kemco is known for the Top Gear series of games, which has been a success for the company, but Kemco still has a few awful games in the past, like the N64 port of Daikatana. Unlike Charlie's Angels developer Neko Entertainment from last video, Kemco is still up and running today. Return of the Joker pretty closely follows the plot of the movie, that being that Batman hasn't been seen for 20 years and Bruce Wayne has been training 17-year-old Terry McGinnis to be the next Batman. Meanwhile, the thought-to-be-dead Joker's back and leader of a new gang named the Jokers. Much original, such name. The Jokers are terrorizing Gotham citizens, and it's your job to find clues and put a stop to whatever it is they're actually doing, besides just standing around.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
Similar to a lot of other third-party TV and movie licensed games, the developers didn't really care about making a game that would be fun to play or even enjoy it at all. They just put together something that resembles a game so they could feed off the love that people had for these franchises just to make a fortune on a bad game. Just like a lot of these, Return of the Joker has bland gameplay that'll just make you want to play something else. In each stage, your goal is to beat up a gang of members. In each stage, your goal is to beat up all the gang members and find a key that opens a door. Here's a pro tip for all you mega noobs out there. The crate is usually right next to the door. No searching required. At the end of the stage, you'll have a boss fight, I guess. You can't really tell that these are boss fights, but they might be. If you didn't get put to sleep by finding a key in a crate right next to a door that needs it, you obviously haven't encountered the combat system that this game fails to have. You either knock someone out with one punch, or you lose 20 health from a green cloud. You have 4 lives, and you'll need them because you never know how easy or hard this game is going to be. There are 4 suits that you can choose from: Standard, Offensive, Defensive, and Nimble. Standard is the balance of attack, defense, and jump. It also offers you some gadgets that do less damage than a regular attack does, which makes these useless, although the Dark Knight staff does help you with all of your social distancing needs. The offensive suit has a beefed up attack and lowered defense and jump. It also has a few special moves that you won't figure out how to use because why would you do that when you can just mash A? The defensive suit has a boosted defense and lowered attack and jump. This suit allows you to shield from just about any attack, but I always was too frustrated to remember that this was even an option. The Nimble suit has boosted jump and lowered defense and attack. This suit features the most advanced mechanic in the game, gliding, which isn't useful at all, but it's something to do, I guess. The most fun part about these suits is that it doesn't matter which one you pick, because you're going to end up getting all the options to change the suits permanently by collecting them in, you guessed it, crates! You can also collect health points, but they won't help you when the green cloud kills you instantly. As for controls, yeah, this game has them. Pretty large amount for a lazily glued together money grab, but I'm still surprised they remembered to program in controls. Good for you, Kemco. A is kick, B is the fastest punch on this side of the galaxy, the C buttons are moves like duck and a sick as heck cartwheel. The right shoulder is jump, the D-pad selects your useless garbage gadgets, and the analog stick is move. Unlike the last game I covered, Charlie's Angels, these enemies make sense. Well, sort of. There's gang members, which are pretty normal. Robots, sorta normal. There's werewolf people, questionable inclusion. bull people, worse than werewolf people, and I don't really understand this one. Snake people? I mean, I guess these are snake people, they just look like a tan glob with a body, and I don't understand snake people more than bull people. This game gets a 10 out of 10 for original human hybrid enemies. Graphics? Sure. Good graphics? No. The model for Batman is a black figure with 3 white dots and a red bat symbol in his chest. Okay, I get that that's all the detail there is on it on the show, but there's 4 suits, and all of them are identical besides the abstract art on Defense Batman's arms. You know, Todd from the character development department could have taken some time to give them more of a, you know, design. Batman also shakes uncontrollably like he just got done drinking 13 energy drinks and took some magical powder. Though Batman and I have one thing in common. When he runs out of health, he just falls straight on his back like a domino. It's almost like Todd just rotated the character model when programming the sim. I'd rather play this game with my glasses off because I can't complain about what I can't see. The environment is bland and is all pretty much the same throughout the stage. This game is a 3D scrolling platformer, and it doesn't need to be. This game could have been so much better as a 2D game, but the totally radical trend of a 3D gaming future really ruined a lot of these games' chances of being decent. The camera doesn't move, but it doesn't need to, because unlike Charlie's Angels, this is not a fully 3D disaster. The cutscenes in this game are not good by any standards. They're so low quality, and you can't read the text because it goes away too fast, or you can't read the awful futuristic font that they used. The enemies look somewhat like I think they're supposed to be. Person, robot, werewolf, bull person, and a tumor with legs.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
This game is one of the lowest ranking titles on the N64, around the rank of Superman 64, but at least this game has a title. Now for my favorite part, reading the reviews. Games Radar said, even Batman himself can't resurrect the extinct gameplay this game features. Dreadful stuff indeed. Kick B says, I'll give him some credit on the title because it really is a joker. This game got a 24 on Metacritic, a 5.6 out of 10 from Nintendo Power, a 2 out of 10 from IGN, and an F from Game Revolution. As for me, I was disappointed. I'm a huge Batman fan and I wanted this to be one that I could play and say, you know what, that wasn't that bad, but I couldn't say that. It made me want to create a list of things I'd rather do than play this. Everything. It was bad and had random surges of difficulty for no reason that made you just want to... I couldn't finish this in just one sitting. I had to take a lot of breaks throughout the day of getting footage because I'd get tired of the boring gameplay or constantly dying in the same place over and over again. To rate this game, I'll be using the trusty wheeze system, patent pending. If you aren't familiar with the wheeze system, it's where I rate a game based on how much I wheezed at how bad this game was, either wheezing at how bad it was or angry wheezing at how awful it was. I give Batman Beyond Return of the Joker a 7 out of 10 wheezes because I died so many times from stupid mistakes and randomly beefy enemies. If you enjoyed this journey through one of the N64's worst games and want to see more, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It really helps me see how many people want more of these. It helps other people discover my content and it helps you stay entertained. It's a win-win-win. Thanks for watching.